Welcome back to Kumamoto. It's quarterfinals day and we have one more match for you this evening, and it's men's singles, and it's Wang Tzu Wei of Chinese Taipei up against Rasmus Gemke of Denmark. Unseeded affair. Well, as far as the men's singles draw was concerned, we only started with 7 seeds because sadly we lost the Olympic silver medalist Kumamoto before play got underway. And we then had 7 seeds in the second round, lost 2 seeds yesterday. Aoi Farhan and Cho Tien Chen, the number 2 seed. So as you can see, only 5 seeds, 2 in the top half of the draw, and they played against each other. And it was Kodai Naraoka that came through that seeded battle. In the bottom half of the draw, Lakshya Sen, the Olympic semi-finalist, has come through, as indeed has Kenta Nishimoto. So 2 players from Japan already in the semi-final stage. So Wang Tzu Wei leads out the 2 players. This match, as we just saw, for the right to play against Kodai Naraoka in the semi-final tomorrow. Well, Rasmus Gemke has been in good form so far this week in Kumamoto. He hasn't dropped a game. Whereas his opponent went the full distance in his first round match. So just one previous meeting, and that was at the Japan Open in 2019, so 6 years ago. I'm not sure we can read much into that, but it was Gemke who won at the Japan Open. In fact, he came from 15-18 down in the deciding game before winning it 22-20 in an hour and 21 minutes. So, gentlemen, another match like that, please, and that would be wonderful for us badminton fans. Wang Tzu Wei is the older of the 2 at the age of 30, born in Taipei, and has been a top 10 player, as you can see, 7 weeks at number 9 on the world ranking. 32 currently, which means that he's the 5th highest player from Chinese Taipei on the world rankings. And 5'10". And now he put out the number 8 seeds, the former world junior champion, Aoi Farhan. Came from 5-15 down in that opening game before winning it 21-19. Much more comfortable in the second, in a match lasting 43 minutes, having been on court for an hour and 16 minutes in his first round match against Take of Japan. Rasmus Gemke is 28 years of age from Verbujay. And he went down 1 place on the world rankings that were published on Tuesday to 30. And like his opponent, he has been a top 10 player. Reached number 10 on the 30th of November 2021. Spent 3 weeks as world number 10. This is his 3rd consecutive appearance here at the Kumamoto Masters. And that confirms what I was telling you in the first round. Beat the All England finalist Li Chia Hao, and then Pranoy in his first tournament after a back injury. So nice to see Pranoy back. 2 straight games, both of his previous matches.
Ready to play.
So for Gemke, I was saying it's his 3rd consecutive appearance at the Kumamoto Masters, and lost in the second round of his previous 2 appearances here. Xiao Shibin of Singapore is our umpire for this one, and Bert van Horenbeck from Belgium is the service judge. Incidentally, both of them are making a 3rd consecutive appearance at this particular event. As far as Wang Tzu Wei is concerned, prior to this year, he hadn't won a match at the Kumamoto Masters. Lost first round in the first 2 editions of this particular event. Thomas Stangor, head Danish coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rasmus Gemke, Denmark. And on my left, Wang Tzu Wei, Chinese Taipei. Rasmus Gemke serve, level, play.
So 2 unseeded players battling for a place in the semi-final tomorrow. I thought that Wang Tzu Wei was a little sluggish to start yesterday. Well, he certainly was sluggish because he was 5-15 down in the opening game against Alwi Farhan. Landed on the back line, that's wonderful control, considering he's hitting with the drift. Willing it out, but it didn't work. Wide and long.
3 love.
Super. Threaded it down the line. Now both of these players have only ever won 1 World Tour title. For Gemke, you've got to go all the way back to the Spain Masters in 2018.
Thank you.
7 years ago. Wang Tzu Wei, well, slightly more recently, he won the Saeed Modi 300 event in 2019. 6 years ago. And it's been a barren time for both of these players as far as the World Tour is concerned.
Oh.
Touched the net, yes, called a fault. Well spotted umpire.
Over. 4-3.
Well, there has, of course, been a Dane who's won this title previously. Oh, yes. Very clearly seen from that angle. Yeah, the Dane to win was 2 years ago. Victor Axelsen beat Shiyu Chi in the final. Threaded that down the line there. Perfect placement.
Oh. Five, four.
Well, prior to this year, there'd only been one player from Chinese Taipei in a semi-final here, and that was in the men's singles, and that was Cho Tien-chen 2 years ago. This year, 12 different players or pairs involved today at quarter-final stage from Chinese Taipei.
6, 4.
Chinese Taipei women's singles and all Chinese Taipei mixed doubles. Chinese Taipei has really become a force to be reckoned with as far as strength and depth is concerned.
5, 6.
Already 3 players from Chinese Taipei in the semi-finals tomorrow.
6.
Players or pairs, I should say.
Seven, 6. Service over. 7, 4.
No wonder he's disappointed. He was on balance, he was taking it early and still found the net. Wow. Amazing. That is fabulous.
Service over. 8, 7.
He was quick to
9,
pounce on that
7.
push down his forehand side. Very quick. Yeah.
Service over. 8,
21
9.
tournaments so far this year for Gemke. This is 22nd, which for a player that's struggled for so many years with numerous different injury problems, it's wonderful to see him keep fit and well for so long. In fact, he played all 4 tournaments, World Tour tournaments in Europe just last month. Four tournaments in 4 weeks is pretty tough going.
Service over. 10, 9.
Oh. Seems to lose his balance.
11-9 in cover.
But it means that Wang Tzu Wei has the advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game. A 2-point advantage.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 9, play.
Oh, that's landed right in the back corner.
9. Set is over. 10, 12.
Good fast reactions from this man. The push down his backhand side, he took it like a doubles player. Here it comes. Look at that. And with virtually no backswing,
Thank you.
generates power to drive the shuttle down the Dane's forehand side. That was wonderful. Brilliant. My goodness me.
14.
That is
10.
a moment of magic from Wang Tzu Wei. Held it and flicked it into the deep forehand corner. Longest rally so far, 14 shots. Surely. That's amazing. Well, that was only 3 shots.
Service over. 11, 14.
Oh, I suppose if you include the serve, 4 shots. I think you should probably include the serve. Missed it.
12, 14. Thank you.
Yep.
Court.
Well taken, forced Gemke to take it late at the front of the court.
15,
and therefore Wang Tzu Wei could encroach forward looking for the net reply.
$16, 12. 1.
Way low the back line. Not even
17,
close.
12.
It's going wide.
Service over. 13, 17. Service over. 18, 13.
Took it too late at the back of the court. Wang Tzu Wei.
Service over. 14, 18.
Oh, good backhand defence. Honestly, he's playing his defence and his drives
Service
like a
over.
doubles player. Wang Tzu Wei.
19, 14.
Longest rally, 18 shots now. Game point opportunities.
20, game point 14.
Just wide. And a brilliant opening game by Wang Tzu Wei.
First game won by Wang Tzu Wei, 21-14.
Umpire confirms 21-14 in 18 minutes. And now Wang Tzu Wei has what I believe is the better end from which to play for singles players, hitting against the drift. Gemke has a lot of hard work to do.
或者是自己主动戳到，然后再抓下一个，而不会放后面。因为你现在重点要把前出点锁好，整体的过程前出点锁好。那如果他推后面，你是被动的状态之下抽他，抽他忘记，随便抽的抽进去，然后把球拍架起来，他会想跟你打平抽类的时候，你就有优势。好吧，就是 讲他发球保持停顿，然后加拍，然后把前4点锁好。前4点锁好之后，要有抢戳跟戳推式动作，一定要假装要出面对面的时候戳推把他推到，然后他可以动的时候我们可以抓，给他一些进攻上的、防守上的压力。
Bare spænd den stille og roligt, så vær klar på næste. Det er ikke den, vi gør noget på. Hvad mindre jeg går 100 på den.
Ja, så skal du gå. Ja, lige du trykker og trykker fremad, ikke?
Kommer frem der.
Ja. Kom så her.
Ja, kom nu her. Fortsæt der. Kom nu.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
So 1 game to the good, Wang Tzu Wei. Brilliant opening game by him, 21-14 against Rasmus Gemke. He has got a wonderful attack. Wang Tzu Wei. As indeed did Gemke's teammate Anders Antonsen find out in the second round of the All England Championships earlier this year in Birmingham. Antonsen lost to Wang Tzu Wei 10-13. Brilliant. A little bit lucky. Shuttle deflected by the top of the nets.
One. Shuttle. One, ready.
Threatening the net.
3, love.
I mentioned that in the opening game, how he had hovered round the net, waiting to pounce on a returned net shot. Did the same again there. Oh my goodness gracious. What on earth happened
It's over. 1, 3.
there? Oversliced, to say the least.
It's over. 4, 1.
The question mark I have in my mind is whether Wang Tzu Wei can keep this sort of intensity going throughout the entirety of the match. We've seen in the past, because of his persistent back injury, that he does get fatigued.
It's over. 2,
Not
4.
because the back injury is causing him problems, but because the back injury has prevented him from training as much and as intensely as he would probably like to have done. means that if Gemke can stick with him... Oh, that's a super shot. Again from Wang Tzu Wei. I think that's at least 3 hold and flicks deep into the Dane's forehand corner that have either been a winner or set up the winner. He's very much commanded the front of the court, Wang Tzu Wei,
6
in the match
3.
so far. Net shot off his opponent's net shot, played to perfection. And stands his ground, ready to pounce, and once again able to put the shuttle away. Such a cheap point. Given what I've just been saying about Wang Tzu Wei's stamina. Got to make your opponent play the shot. Error on the return of serve. Just not acceptable. And the problem for Gemke,
9
of
3.
course, the simple thing would be for me to say he needs to play to the back of the court. He can't be trying to play these net shots. But because Gemke is now hitting with the drift, it's incredibly difficult to control the lifts to the back of the court. So he's virtually left no option other than to try and play the net. But Wang Tzu Wei, so far, has been the better player on the net shots. That's been without a doubt.
10 3.
Yeah.
So it's over. 4-10.
Stops the run of points at 5.
Get ready.
Yeah.
5-10.
And this is interesting because Gemke, from the front of the court, instead of trying to play a net shot, is now pushing the shuttle. And he's having success with it too. the mid-game interval.
Over.
And it's a 6-point advantage for Wang Tzu Wei, who's already won the opening game.
抓到这个运动可以变速，就受得到他身上的压力，胸一定要打胸的这种强势一点，强势一点，然后有机会就戳，有机会就戳，没有机会的时候你要戳他上来会都是有进攻机会，所以这两个原则你要把握好。可以抢戳我戳，不能抢戳他上来从我戳对。
Ene gang her, så kører vi bare på, så man tager så mange vi kan.
20 seconds.
Selvom han bliver stresset.
20 seconds. One. 11, 5, play.
So 11-5 as play resumes. I wonder if we will... yeah, there's another push from Gemke rather than playing back to the net. He was called out and he's challenging, but I have a feeling he won't win that challenge. Hitting with the drift.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 12, 5, play.
He's challenging
Wang
that.
Tzu Wei challengers call in.
Going to have a challenge all open game, and then we have 2 challenges and 2 rallies. Here we go. Plum on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 6, 12. Play.
Nice. And these longer rallies are going to suit Gemke.
12.
In the opening game, we didn't have a rally longer than 18 shots, and I think that is one of the reasons why Wang Tzu Wei is a game up. Because he didn't get fatigued in that opening game.
One, okay.
Perhaps beginning to feel the pace.
Eight, 12.
There's a real spring in the step now of Gemke. Oh, that's gone wide as well. It's right back in this. 5 straight points for Gemke. Missed it. 6 straight points for Gemke.
11-12.
That's a missed opportunity.
Service over. 13-11.
Oh, he's missed it! I can hardly believe it.
14-11.
The court was wide open,
Change.
and he played that wide of the mark. That's an extraordinary miss.
Play.
Sir Alex Ferguson always used to chew, didn't he? The Manchester United manager, while he was watching his players.
15-11.
Emulating that.
Wang, get ready quicker. Thank you.
Let's go long.
16-11.
Four straight points for Wang Tzu Wei when he seemed to be really teetering on the edge of losing belief. Well, he's challenging that. I
Almost
think he'll win that
challengers
challenge.
for out.
I thought that caught the line. Well, it's really irrelevant what I think. Here we go. Did catch the line.
Correction in.
Good challenge.
Service over. 12-16. Play. Service over. 17-12.
Playing back to the nets, it's a dangerous thing to do against Wang Tzu Wei, especially when you're taking it as late as that. Got to be taking the shuttle early if you're going to take on your opponent at the net in men's singles. That's landed in. Oh, change.
Wang Tzu
Yeah.
Wei challengers call out.
Another one I thought may have caught the line. There we go. Yeah, did catch the line.
Correction in. Eighteen, 12, play.
3 points away from his third semi-final of the year. Wang Tzu Wei. What would be a second at Super 500 level after the Indonesia Masters. That's gone long, so So it's now or never
13,
as far as Gemke is concerned. He's got to mount his comeback right now. Mistakes.
Service over. 19.
That's a sign of
30.
tension. He's challenging.
Almost Gemke challengers call out.
You might as well. I don't think he'll win this challenge, but if he doesn't challenge, it's match point anyway. Here we go. Yeah, was out. So it's match point
Challenge
opportunities.
unsuccessful. No challenge remaining.
7 opportunities for Wang Tzu Wei
Match point.
to book his place
13.
in the semi-final tomorrow.
Play.
And he's done it on his first opportunity. 21-14, 21-13 in a match lasting 41 minutes. His second Super 500 semi-final of the year. 6 years since he's been in a final at World Tour level, at any level. He has the opportunity tomorrow in the semi-final to end that drought.
Okay. Match won by Wang Tzu Wei, 21-14, 21-30.
No, 谢谢。
Yeah, no wonder he's happy, and so he should be. Played extremely well today, Wang Tzu Wei. His domination at the front of the court was key. So confirmation of that scoreline, 21-14, 21-13, Wang Tzu Wei into the semi-final where he'll play against the number 4 seed Kodai Naraoka for a place in the final. So that's our last quarter-final of the day. Chance for us to quickly recap on what's happened earlier today. Former champion Grigoria Mariska-Tunjun had to come from a game down before winning her quarter-final against Takahashi. The Olympic silver semi-finalist Lakshya Sen coming through against the former world champion No Ken-yu in 2 straight games. Kenta Nishimoto, he looked in very good form indeed against Tira Ratsukun, the left-hander from Thailand. And then it was mixed doubles, and it was the former European champions Schikel and Delru, beaten finalists last year, who reversed the result of the final in Saarbrücken just a couple of weeks ago, beating the Danes in 3 games. Midorikawa and Yamashita overcame Arif and Yap, and tomorrow they'll play against a 4th different Malaysian pair in this tournament. Former world champion Nozomi Okuhara in the women's singles beat Lin Xian-Ti, the left-hander, in 2 straight games. Last year's beaten finalist in the women's doubles, Fukushima and Matsumoto, came through in 2 games and looked very impressive indeed. And as we've just seen, Wang Tzu Wei of Chinese Taipei beat Rasmus Gemke in 2 straight games. So semi-finals tomorrow, another 8 matches here on Court 1, and it all starts the same time as today, as you can see, 10 a.m. local time, that's 0100 GMT. We look forward to your company tomorrow for semi-finals. In the meantime, from all of us here, and especially from me, Jill Clark, bye for now.